Hey Angela, I know you're busy, but can I talk to you for just a second? It'll only take a minute.
Wow, what's going on all of a sudden? What's up?
Angela, sorry if you're at work right now, but I really need you to hear me out. I got something I need to talk to you about. Is that okay?
Oh, perfect timing. I was just about to go on lunch break anyway, but it's pretty rare for you to call me out of the blue like this, Kinsley. And honestly, every time you say, need advice, I can't help but feel like you're about to dump a huge favor on me.
Oh, don't say that. I'm seriously in trouble this time.
Oh, come on. Every time in the past you've asked for advice, it turned into a favor. Back in college, you begged me to write your report for you. And when you moved out on your own, you practically forced me to lend you moving money. And guess what? I still haven't seen that money back. You know, that was actually a big deal for me.
And that was nothing compared to this. This time it's way more serious.
It wasn't nothing for me, you know? But are you telling me this is more serious? What happened?
The truth is, I got sick. The doctor said if I leave it alone, it could get really bad.
Wait, sick? All of a sudden? What kind of illness? Are you okay?
They told me if I don't get surgery right away, I might not be able to walk normally anymore.
Oh my God. Seriously? What kind of illness are we talking about? Tell me what's going on.
It's some disease that causes my hip joint to basically die, and if I ignore it, it'll just keep getting worse until I can't move. It's even classified as a rare condition, and the only way to fix it is to get an artificial joint surgery. And the cost, it's pretty high.
Wow. I had no idea it was that serious. You could have told me way sooner.
So I have to figure out how to pay for this surgery no matter what.
How much are we talking here? Do you know the exact amount?
With the hospital stay, the surgery, and months of rehab, they said it'll be around $50,000.
That's a lot. Not something you can just pull out of nowhere.
Please, Angela, I've got no one else to turn to. Can you lend me the money for the surgery? I swear I'll pay you back, please. You're the only one I can ask for this.
Did you ask Mom and Dad? I mean, they love you more than anyone. If it's them, they'd probably help you even if it's a stretch.
I did talk to them, but they said they can only help a little, not the whole amount. You know, they already paid for my wedding, right? So they told me to ask you for the surgery money instead.
That's not fair. I've got my own life too. I can't just pull that kind of money out of nowhere.
Please, I really need your help. I'm getting married in 6 months. The venue's already booked. This will be the last thing I ever ask for. I swear. Just help me.
Then maybe you should talk to Isaac first, don't you think? If you're marrying him, you should be able to have that kind of conversation.
I can't tell Isaac. His parents are super strict. And if they find out I'm sick, they might call the whole thing off.
But come on. If he dumped you because of an illness, then honestly you shouldn't be marrying him in the first place.
Why would you say something so cold? That's really harsh. I'm desperate here.
From my point of view, the fact that you suddenly come asking me for this is what's really messed up, Kinsley. Do you even remember how many times I've been dragged into your mess? Are you saying this knowing all that?
Dragged you into what? You mean those times I asked you for a little help, or when I was being a bit selfish, right?
A little? No. I'm talking about everything. Ever since we were kids, I was always the one left out in the family. Everything was always about you first, and I was pushed to the back. And when something went wrong, it was always dumped on me. I even tried to leave home because I was sick of it, but everyone stopped me. And when I did move out, Mom and Dad came barging into my workplace and made a huge scene.
And that was them, not me. I didn't tell them to do that.
Yeah, but you sure acted like it was normal. You've always thought if you asked me for help, I'd somehow fix it. Anytime something tough came in the family, everyone dumped it on me so they didn't have to deal with it. And don't forget, even though I was the one who moved out, you still made me pay for your moving costs like it was nothing. I've never gotten over that, you know. And now you seriously think I'm just going to hand you money again? I'm done being used like that.
So what, you be fine watching me end up in a wheelchair?
Honestly, I don't even see you as family anymore. So honestly, I don't feel anything.
I can't believe you say that. You're not even human if you can say something that cruel. That's just awful.
Who do you think is really the worst one here? Mom and Dad still rely on me for everything, and I can't even handle my own life properly.
If you lend me the money, I swear I'll finally step up. I'll take care of Mom and Dad, I promise.
Are you serious? You've been leaning on everyone your whole life. There's no way you could handle that. And besides, all those promises you've made before, have you ever kept even one? I sure don't remember any.
Fine, I get it. It really hurts that you shut me out like this. I never imagined you could be this cold. If you'd just been a little nicer to me, maybe one day you'd have someone to count on too. You're going to regret this.
Kinsley, what the hell were you thinking? I can't believe this. Explain to me what's going on.
What's with you yelling all of a sudden?
Don't what me, start talking. Hey, Kinsley, you took money out of my savings, didn't you? That's insane.
I'm sorry, but I didn't have any other choice. I didn't have enough for the surgery, and I honestly thought I might die if I didn't do something, so I had to borrow it.
That's called stealing. You can't just take it, that's a crime.
But Mom and Dad noticed how poorly I was doing, and they said there weren't any other choices. Plus, they said you didn't have any immediate plans to use that money anyway.
And that makes it okay? Do you guys even realize how messed up this is?
What's really messed up is that you ignored your own sister when she was begging you for help. I was in pain. I was desperate. And you didn't even try to reach out to me once.
That doesn't give you the right to drain my entire account. There are limits, Kinsley. And taking my bank card, my ID, even my documents. That was completely planned.
Oh, come on. You left them all sitting in one obvious spot. That's on you. It's practically like you were telling me to use it. If you didn't want me to touch it, you should have locked it in a safe or something. And besides, you live alone in that house, right? Way too careless, seriously.
I don't care. Give it back. Every last cent. Right now.
My bad. Already paid it all. I have no money left with me. Oh, and by the way, I already had the surgery. Right now, I'm basically stuck in bed after it and can't move at all.
Fine. But once you're discharged, I'm getting every single dollar back.
If you've got a problem, take it up with Mom and Dad. I'm done dealing with it. Not that they'd even listen to you anyway.
Yeah, it's pointless. You can't have a real conversation with them. They never listen.
Exactly. To them, you're just a maid or some kind of servant. Well, can you blame them, though? You've always been so gloomy and completely unlikable.
So what? You're just going to keep looking down on me forever and using me however you want?
Nope. I'm not planning on sticking around you forever anyway. Your savings are drained. You're useless now. No point in keeping you around.
You? Them? I'm done with all of you. I'll never forgive you.
Oh, please. You've been saying that for years and never done anything. All talk, zero action. Be real. You just wanted Mom and Dad to love you even a little, didn't you? That's why you've never been able to cut ties with that house.
Me? I made my decision and left, and you all were the ones who dragged me back.
If you really hated it that much, you should have moved to another state, somewhere far enough you couldn't just come running back. But no, you stayed close enough to commute. That's why you're still stuck. You're really pathetic.
I only got a job nearby because that's where the company I wanted to work for was. Nothing more, nothing less. I wanted to decide my future for myself. I wasn't about to let you or anyone else control it.
Whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, I'm exhausted after the surgery. We'll talk about the rest later. In the meantime, why don't you think long and hard about what's coming next? Hey, Angela, where are you? Back home already?
Why do you ask?
Why else do you think I'd ask? Wait, don't tell me. Angela, you really haven't figured it out yet?
Oh, I figured it out. Did you honestly think I wouldn't notice? You mean my stuff thrown out in front of the house like garbage?
Bingo! That's the one. Glad to see you noticed. So you did come by the house, huh? If that's the case, you could have at least called me or something.
I didn't have time. I was too busy hauling my things inside before they got ruined in the rain.
Oh, so does that mean you've already found a new place to live?
I'm just staying at a hotel for now. I don't exactly have the luxury of house hunting at the moment, but you tossed my stuff out like that. I guess that's your way of saying I'm no longer welcome at the house, right?
Yeah, you got it. That's exactly what it means. See, my fiancé's moving into the house with us. We're planning our future together, saving up for a brand new house of our own.
So basically, I'm just an eyesore you needed to get rid of, huh?
Well, if I'm being blunt, yes, that's exactly it. Now that my illness is treated, you're no longer needed. Thanks for covering the medical bills. That worked out perfectly for me. And honestly, what man would want to live in a house with someone as gloomy and lifeless as you hanging around? So I talked it over with Mom and Dad, and we all agreed it would be best if you moved out. Oh, I remember what I said before, that I'd take care of Mom and Dad?
Great. Then you can handle Mom and Dad's illnesses from now on. I was wondering what to do about them, but now that's your problem.
What? Illnesses? What are you talking about?
Dad's been a gambling addict for years, and Mom, lately she's been showing signs of early dementia, forgetting things, losing track of conversations. That's why it was truly impossible for me to keep this house running all by myself. Honestly, I was on the verge of running away myself. So this arrangement is actually a relief.
Huh? What are you talking about? I've never heard anything about Dad gambling. And Mom, she talks completely normal whenever I see her.
Of course, Dad puts on his best behavior around you, but in reality, his gambling has left him with debts over and over, and I've been the one paying them off in secret. As for Mom, it's still in the early stages, so you wouldn't notice unless you were here every day. You just drop by occasionally, you never see it. But once you move in, you'll understand soon enough.
Oh, so you really think that story is going to rattle me? I'm not stupid enough to fall for lies like that, and I'm not going to believe them either.
You just don't want it to be true, do you? Believe whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. I'm done with this house, and I'm done with this family.
If all you can do at the end is make up such a pathetic lie, that's honestly pitiful. You really are such a miserable person. So stay away from this house from now on, and don't expect an invitation to my wedding.
Not that I'd go, even if you begged me to.
How did I end up with such a bitter, twisted sister? You keep pushing everyone away, and that's why nobody cares about you. Me, Dad, Mom, we don't even consider you family anymore. In the end, it's just sad watching you live such a lonely, pitiful life. Angela, please listen to me. I don't know what to do anymore. How did it come to this? I can't handle this all by myself.
Why are you panicking like that? What happened?
I need your help, please. This morning, a collection notice came for Dad. I couldn't even open the envelope. I was too scared. It doesn't even feel real. And Mom, she won't do anything around the house no matter what I say. The laundry's piled up. There's no food. Everything's falling apart. I don't know what to do.
I told you this would happen, didn't I?
What is going on? I never imagined it was actually this bad. You didn't tell me it was like this.
I'm pretty sure I did. You just refused to listen.
I thought you were exaggerating. I didn't think it was real.
I see. Well, then, I guess that means you chose not to believe me. And now you're the one paying the price.
Please, I didn't know, okay? I only went back home a couple of times a month. There's no way I could have noticed any of this. And I already quit my job when I got engaged. If I have to pay off Dad's debts on top of that, I won't even be able to live on Isaac's salary. Forget about saving for the future.
Then why don't you start working again? This isn't the time to be clinging to excuses. Face reality.
Please, I'm begging you. Where are you? No one can reach you, and nobody seems to know where you are. Just once, please. Come home. I need to talk to you.
No. I've already decided I'm never going back to that house. And you're the one who told me to stay away. Remember?
Oh, wait. No. I didn't mean it like that. Can we just forget everything I said? I can't bring Isaac into this house. Not like this. Dad's drowning in debt. Mom's slipping further every day. If he sees this, he's going to leave me for sure.
Yeah, you might be right. Marriage might be off the table. I mean, who'd want to spend their life with someone who stole her sister's savings and used it for plastic surgery?
What? What do you mean by that?
That whole life-threatening illness thing? It was a lie, wasn't it? Because when I saw you the other day, your face, your jawline, your nose was completely different. You don't get that from joint surgery. No way.
That's just makeup. It only looks different, that's all.
I dug into everything. About you, about that so-called illness, every last detail. And you know what? If it really was some life-threatening disease, the first person you'd tell would have been your fiancé. But instead, you hid it. You snuck off and had the surgery in secret. Tell me that doesn't sound suspicious. You even told Isaac you were going on a solo trip when you were actually in Korea.
How do you even know that?
Because I already told him. About you, the surgery, everything.
What? No. What are you talking about?
You think I'd just stay quiet? You drained my savings, kicked me out of my own home, and you really believed I'd just roll over and take it? After everything you and this family have put me through, the least I can do is return the favor.
You've got to be kidding me. Why would you tell Isaac that? You're insane.
You left me no choice. You wouldn't give my money back, and I was done keeping my mouth shut.
Oh, stop it. Why do you keep ruining my life?
Excuse me? That's rich. Who's the one who's been wrecking my life from the start?
What's going to happen to me? Isaac just texted me. He said he needs to talk.
That's not for me to get involved in.
But I know him. He's not the kind of guy who'd leave me just because of plastic surgery.
That's not the point. You stole my money. That's the real issue here. You really don't get it, do you? You're completely out of touch, and you don't even see it. Considering the parents who raised you, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Fine, I get it. I'll pay you back. I'll figure something out. Just please tell Isaac it was all a misunderstanding. I'm begging you.
And how are you planning to pay me back? We're talking about 50 grand. I'm not even asking for interest. You should be thanking me for that.
If I had the money, I never would have taken yours.
I don't care how long it takes. You're not getting away with this. You'll pay every last cent back.
What about Dad's debt? Am I supposed to cover that too?
Well, aren't you the one who said you'd take care of the family from now on?
I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm leaving this house.
You really think you can just walk out? Mom and Dad only kicked me out because they were counting on you coming back. You still don't get how those two operate, do you?
But they'll listen to me.
Right now, you're nothing but their personal cash machine. You think they'd ever let go of something that convenient? Not a chance.
In the end, you'll be the one carrying everything like always. So please just come back. I can't handle this alone. Dad even called your office, you know.
Yeah, I heard. But they told him I wasn't there, right?
Where are you? Nobody can reach you. Everyone's seriously worried and looking for you.
And you think I'd actually tell you where I am? I finally got my freedom. No one owns me anymore. I've escaped to a place you'll never drag me back from.
Wait, you quit your job? You always said that was your dream. You worked so hard to get in. It was everything you wanted.
This has nothing to do with you. And wasn't it you, Kinsley, who told me I should just run far away? Well, I did exactly that. I'm finally living my own life now.
Angela, I'm sorry. Please come back. I can't do this alone. I promise I won't let you be the only one suffering anymore.
No, I'm happy now. Why would I ever go back just to be miserable again?
What's going to happen to me then? If my wedding falls apart, it'll be your fault.
No, that's on you. I do feel sorry for the way Mom and Dad spoiled you. But the fact that you never grew out of it, that's on you, not them.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm sorry for relying on you all this time. So please, just come back. I was never able to do anything without you.
Then you'd better start learning to stand on your own. You said you didn't plan on having me in your life ever again, remember? Well, I feel the same way. So don't ever interfere with my life again. I've never thought of any of you as family anyway. After that, Kinsley's engagement ended up being called off. Of course, it wasn't because of her plastic surgery, but rather because she stole my money. The way she treated me all these years and our father's debts. With no money and nowhere else to turn, she had no choice but to stay at our parents' house. She even thought about running away by finding a live-in job, but in the end, our parents caught her and her plan failed. Although our mother shows early signs of dementia, she still has moments of clarity, which means Kinsley won't be able to escape anytime soon. Since I left, she has become their main target, and now she's stuck juggling work and house chores every single day. From what I've heard from a former neighbor, their life is miserable, barely getting by, constantly yelling at each other day after day. As for the reason Kinsley got plastic surgery in the first place, she just wanted her wedding day to be perfect. If it weren't for that, maybe she could have still been happy. But honestly, I'm grateful for her foolish decision, because without it, I might never have found my chance to escape. I've locked in a job at a related company and have been getting ready for this moment for quite a while. Now, no matter what happens to that family, I feel nothing. I don't owe them anything, and even if they found out where I am, they wouldn't dare come after me. I was used by them for far too long. From now on, I'm going to live my own life, find happiness, and make it my goal to be far happier than they'll ever be.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.